Welcome to Kick 'em in the Head, where we are showcasing the pinnacle of amateur mixed martial arts, where skill meets spirit and champions are made. Get ready for the thrill of a lifetime as we bring you exclusive coverage of the MMASA National Championships. Welcome to the Kick 'em in the Head podcast. And as always, we have an absolutely jam-packed segment. Today we're speaking with the one and only Dwain. Oh my God, I got it right. The one and only Dwain Meredith, a revered MMA coach from Roodepoort, renowned for his expertise and passion in the octagon, a driving force behind Pandamonium Gym, where we are right now. Dwain's dedication to the craft of mixed martial arts has cultivated a community of fighters who not only excel in the ring, but also embody the ethos of discipline and perseverance. With the MMASA National Championships on the horizon, Dwain is in the thick of preparations, as we can see, fine-tuning his fighters for the ultimate test of skill and determination. Join us as we delve into his journey, insights, and his relentless pursuit of greatness in the world of combat sports and mixed martial arts. Dwain, welcome to the Kick 'em in the Head podcast.
Cool, man. How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. So, tell us more about the MMA nationals that are happening in South Africa and your role in training fighters for your province.
So each province obviously has their own coaches. We use nationals to basically select our teams. We take all the provinces come up against each other. We pick our best athletes at the event to represent South Africa. Next month, we've got the African Championships up in Namibia. And then later on in the year, we'll have Worlds over probably normally in Europe. And we use the nationals so we can get all the provinces together. Logistically, it's very, very expensive for Cape Town, Joburg, Durban, everybody to be competing against each other all the time. So tournaments like nationals gives us that opportunity to bring the best of the best together from all the provinces so that we can pick the best team we can to represent the country.
So for you, what makes the nationals unique apart from any other MMA competition that the fighters can engage in?
So your normal promotions is a once-off fight. You weigh in the morning, fight that evening. You got a whole day to rehydrate and all the rest. And that's how you get your promotional fights and everything done. When it comes to world championships, African championships, all the big international EMF tournaments, it's tournament style. So you fight multiple fights over the duration of the tournament. So world championships, you fight 4 fights in 4 days. If you win, it's a knockout tournament. Africa's will probably be 3 fights in 3 days. Nationals gives you that opportunity to work with provincial coaches, because it's one thing to be fighting with your coaches in your corner, but now to have other coaches in the corner, the SA coaches, the provincial coaches and stuff, that have to quickly learn how you fight on fight camps, because we're not here to take over as their coaches. We're here to assist them, to maybe add a little bit to their game and to do the best we can to corner them in the tournament. So when they get to those tournaments, it's them and us. It's basically the athlete representing himself, representing his province. We're at a promotion. He's representing his gym. So he's got his whole normal team behind him and all the rest. Every gym has got their own little style of fighting. So some of them will be very strong in jiu-jitsu, some strong wrestlers, some strong kickboxing, Muay Thai, all different disciplines. So it becomes very diverse when you start bringing provincial teams together, where you've got all these different athletes with different backgrounds, and now you've got to try and pull them all together. So yeah, it gets interesting.
So that sounds like you work with a lot of diverse fighters over a period of time. So how do you manage to keep them mentally fit for this? Because like you said, you're not there for them in their everyday training. You're there for them for this very specific task. How do you get them ready for this specific task at this level?
So like I said, these athletes are the elite. They're the top athletes in the province representing their province. So they are fighting out of very good gyms. They are training very hard already. All we do is add to their package. So what we'll do is advise, guys, this is what we advise for road work. This is what we advise you need to work on a little bit. You're very, very good at your kickboxing, your striking, but if we can just bring in your takedown defense. So if you do get taken down, we can get you back to your feet so you can stick to what you love to do. Little things we add to their game. We're not trying to change their game. We're just trying to help them to get to a point where they are, I don't want to say better at it, but they can be where they're comfortable in the cage. If you take a pure kickboxer that's got no groundwork, he'll come in, first time he gets taken down, he's nervous to throw kicks. So if we can just get to that point where we can show him just to get back how to get back to his feet, he can throw kicks, he can he's going to have his normal fight style, he can fight his fight because he's not worried about getting taken down because he knows he can get back up. So like I said, we're just here to add to it. The biggest thing is learning what they're really good at, because there's no point in taking a really strong wrestler and start shouting combos at him, start bang him, start hitting him in the head. He doesn't know how to. It's not his game. His game is come in, shoot, take you down, and wrestle with you. So we need to learn these fighters in a very short time, learn what they're really good at, and take it from there. Luckily, we spend a lot of time at the promotions, so we've seen most of these guys. These guys are the guys that have been fighting for a long time, so they are up in the rankings. We have either fought against them at tournaments or we've watched them fight at tournaments, so we know a lot of them already. But yeah, it's interesting to see them in a different setting, because fighting and training is two very different things.
Completely different things. Now, with having fighters like this and the gym that you have, where do you see, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, Gauteng finishing up in this tournament?
Last year, there were 19 weight divisions. We got 18 gold medals. So we've got a massive target on our back. It's always been a big challenge between us and KZN. I know William has been putting a couple of posts out there. So we're coming to keep the record high. There are a few divisions where we are extremely strong that I'm kind of banking on. But William and I we coach the SA team together. So we're permanently in contact, and pretty confident as well. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think the talent every year is just getting better and better. The guys are moving from one-dimensional to MMA fighters. They're mixing up their styles now. So it's not just, I'm putting my wrestler against your kickboxer and let's see what happens. It's two MMA fighters fighting it out, and whoever lets out the dog more is going to win the fight.
Now, we spoke to one Dallas Jacoby who has a specific opinion on which province will be taking it, but we'll see what happens.
Dallas also works with us for the SA team, so Dallas, William, and myself. We were in Serbia last year, so yeah, I spent quite a bit of time together. Very, very fun group to work with, but it's interesting because at the moment we work against each other. And then next month we're traveling together to other countries to go and compete in other countries, and now we've got to coach together. So yeah, the spirits are high. There's never any bad spirit. There's never any bad intentions and everything. We're trying to build the strongest team that we can to represent the country. And I think the provincial coaches at the moment understand that. Yeah. So as much as we want our province to stand out and shine and everything, I know there's certain athletes from Durban that are unbelievably good. Certain guys from Eastern Cape that are extremely good. And we want them to shine. We want them to stand out because we want the strongest team available. So the more guys we get competing, and there's a lot of banter and everything, we go at each other about it. But at the end of the day, as long as we've got a strong team to take down, we're all happy.
So who's your biggest success story, or what is your biggest success story working with the national team, working provincially, working basically at a level that's higher than promotions, one where it's a lot of pride that comes with victory?
I think every time you take any athlete that's come through the rankings and you take him to go represent his country. I think every time I've represented our country, the national anthem comes on, I've cried my eyes out, and it's you're standing, you think I'm over 120 kilos, I'm a big strong man. It's emotional. It is. It's so every time you get there, you're creating a future for people. Guys that have come from a difficult upbringing, guys that have struggled to get to where they are, can now turn this into a career. There are people out there to support them. We are there to do as much as we can to build them up. And we can't, like I said, we can't fund these guys completely. We can't look after them. So if there are any sponsors out there that would like to get on board with these provinces and with the coach, that would be amazing. Really, it would, because we can help as far as we can, but we need the support from the guys out there to take it further. But to take certain athletes that have come from nothing, build them up and make it a possibility that they can turn this into a career. They can go into pro careers and all the rest after traveling around the world, international fights, international exposure. Everybody would obviously rather earn dollar than rand. I mean, if you look at 20 to 1, a 2,000 rand paycheck compared to a $2,000 paycheck is a little bit of a difference. So that's the goal, is to get the guys built up, to get them in their pro careers, and then to take them out so that they can start earning dollar and actually making a living on it.
That's amazing. And support. That's something very important that you said. Anyone that's looking to support fighters, definitely reach out to us. Reach out to Pandamonium Gym. Where can people find you on the socials if they're looking to reach out to you, find out about SA Nationals, find out about MMA? Where can people find you?
Google Gauteng MMA, will come up. Google Pandamonium Gym will come up. Google MMASA, or contact anybody on the MMASA board, and they can put you in contact with us as well.
Amazing. And everyone listening, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe at HeadKickPod on all platforms. Kick him in the head. Dwain, there's a specific way we like to end our interviews. I'm not sure if you know about it. No. Well, it's something that you are almost teaching them how to defend against. That's right. On 3, give me a nice loud kick him in the head.
You want me to kick you in the head?
Oh, no, please don't. We can give that a try. Let's see if I can defend
Where
it.
are we taking this?
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Kick him in the head. Thank you so much, Dwain.